Yes, moving on with the show. Movies based on true stories are a special breed of entertainment, as not all Hollywood movies are works of fiction. There are quite a number of movies based on real events, people and personal stories of tragedy, resilience, and success. There are also several true life movies we've watched but still do not believe if they actually happen. Sometimes true really is stranger than fiction, and often the truth makes the best movies. Get ready to be wild as we talk about 5 movies based on a true life story. This is Daily Top 5.
5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Watch me.
Number 1, 300. The 2006 American epic historical action film tells the story of Spartan King Leonidas and his 300 men who fought the Persians at the Battle of Thermopylae, which took place between Greece and Persia, modern-day Iran. With Gerard Butler as the king and Lena Headey as the queen, the film combines stunning visuals with great acting and makes history comes to life. I love that part of this particular movie. And it's crazy how countries used to fight each other back in the day. And Russia, Ukraine.
It's so scary.
Yeah,
Scary.
like real fight to blood. And back in the day, it's sword. But now, atomic bomb and crazy things happen. Yeah, the fight really happened. Whatever you saw in that particular movie really, really happened.
In real life.
Wow. All right, moving on. Let's talk about Hotel Mumbai. This 2018 action thriller was inspired by the 2009 documentary Surviving Mumbai. The movie vividly recounts the 2008 siege of the famed Taj Hotel by a group of terrorists in Mumbai, India. 11 years later, the movie was released and centered on humanity and heroism, in which hotel staff risked their lives to keep everyone safe as people make unthinkable sacrifices to protect themselves. The movie was critically acclaimed and praised for being richly detailed, direct, and emotionally impactful.
Yeah.
So somehow it is thinking about the lives lost, and then you're thinking, oh, this really happened?
Yeah.
Yeah, it did.
I watched it recently, and it's crazy how you don't know who the terrorists are.
Yeah.
Like the parts where they open the door for people to run away from the terrorists, and you still open the door, and people are entering, and some set of people that entered are even the terrorists. So you open the door of the hotel to them, and they ransack the whole hotel.
That's everywhere.
Killed. True life story, man. Number 3, 12 Years a Slave. This 2013 biographical drama documents the life of Solomon Northup, a free black man from upstate New York who is kidnapped and sold into slavery in 1841. The movie won Best Picture at the Oscars and was hugely revered by audience and critics. Not only was it brilliantly directed by Steve McQueen, the movie was touching and realistic. It won the Oscar for Best Picture, Best Adapted Screenplay, and Best Supporting Actress.
I want to ask you what...
In my home. Now you tell me.
I think if they want to sit on slave stories, there are a whole lot.
There are a lot. It's just so sad how you are a human being, and because of your color or something, somebody feels that they're superior to you, and you were born a free man, and then you were kidnapped, and you became... Oh my God, like that's so... Like, when you watch those movies, you don't just want to start thinking that it is true life story.
Yeah, it is true.
It saddens you, but it is true. It is what it is at the end of the day. All right, well, let's talk about The Pursuit of Happyness. Released in 2006, the movie is based on the true story of Chris Gardner about his nearly 1-year struggle with homelessness and raising his very young son while aspiring to be and eventually become a stockbroker. The Pursuit of Happyness is a heart-wrenching film that details how this one man battled with losing his home, navigating a new career, and keeping his son in good spirits amidst the chaos of life. This was one of Will Smith's best performances, earning him his 2nd Oscar nomination for Best Actor, acting alongside son Jaden Smith.
For the first time when I was...
Jay says you're pretty determined.
This was a very emotional one.
Very. I totally love Jaden Smith.
And to imagine he did it alongside his son. And the crazy thing about this particular movie, I think the end of the movie, the real Chris Gardner walked by them. The movie at the end. He really suffered.
Touching story. Like, when I watched this one, I was I got very emotional.
Yes, wrapping up Daily Top 5, The Social Network. This 2010 movie is Facebook's origin story, so even if you haven't seen it, you probably know at least part of how the social media app turned media conglomerate came to be. Mark Zuckerberg, played by Jesse Eisenberg, is a Harvard University undergraduate who becomes one of the world's youngest billionaires ever after founding the site that was originally only available to his fellow classmates. And look at him, nice. He's a big boy. They got the casting right by using Jesse Eisenberg to play Mark Zuckerberg, because definitely look alike.
That's right.
And look at something that started from the school, and now it's a social app, a network that people use right about now. That's Facebook. That's a true life story, man.
It's a true life story, and it goes on to telling people again that there is process to everything. And life is not always full of, roses.
Very true. Very rightly said. Okay, people, what are you watching comes up next after this break.